Just received a box from a client, a very happy client, so we're going to see what they've sent us. Thanks to Martin at OnPoint Financial for this nice gesture, it's very much appreciated.
It was a bit of a challenge to plan the mortgage calculator, but after getting the base mathematical functions, we basically just put it into the back end so that the client never sees that, and then just worked out how it interacted with the site. So you click a button and it outputs your answer, and that's it. Apart from the great design work by Dan, we've also decreased the amount of time it would normally take for the type of project, so we could get it out the door faster for the client.
The background between how OnPoint Financial got established is actually quite an interesting one, because I spent about 12 years as an online marketer teaching people how to sell on the phone, teaching people how to generate leads online, teaching people how to really reach their audience and educate their clients about their products and service. And then what happened is we got into business coaching and helping businesses really refine their sales process, really look after the whole situation. And then from there what happened is we was looking for our next challenge. And with financial services, a really interesting situation is happening right now. Is since the recession in 2008, there hasn't been a huge amount of recruitment. But also it's a sector that is pretty much devoid of technology, which we really specialize in. It's devoid of a personal touch because a lot of the guys, I hate to say this, the average age is 56. So when you sit down with a lot of their traditional advisors, they come in three-piece suit, sit down, they don't have that same personal connection we do, but also we know that we're not just looking after you, we're going to look after your kids, we're going to look after your grandkids, we're going to look after your grandkids' grandkids because of the way the business is scaling. We're a company that was designed from ground up to take advantage of technology to make your life easier, our life easier, but actually give you that bespoke custom service that in my mind we're losing. The other thing I would add with OnPoint Financial is we try to make things fun. So even if you look at mortgages, we try and break the mold. So mortgages are usually a very dry subject, whereas we've created a whole viral proposal right now, which is Take the Mortgage Challenge. And that's really simple, is if we can't beat your rate, we'll give you a bottle of wine for wasting your time.
I wanted to make sure this website was engaging and visually appealing to look at. So that's where I started off when I was thinking of how to take this forward. And we'd also created some things for the brand before, such as social media assets. So I took my cues from there on the visual style as well. So I realised that this shape that's in the logo is quite strong and recognisable. So I wanted to use it in a lot of the visuals to really enhance them, especially with stock imagery. It can look a bit plain and simple, so I really wanted to use these to enhance them and to make it more professional and fit the brand better. I think the amount of custom graphics that we've created, like I was talking about, is something that the client wasn't expecting, and it really elevates the brand and makes it seem more professional. I think that comes through on the website, so that's something that Martin was really impressed with and I think works really well. I've really enjoyed working with the client, Martin, on this project. He's been really easy to work with, and he's been around in case we wanted to bounce ideas off, so it's been a good experience working closely with a client and getting something that he's really happy with.
Personally, I enjoy the fact that I get to help a friend. So Martin's been very, very helpful to our business, giving me insight of his years of business experience, and it's been an amazing opportunity to be able to give back to Martin. So that's the strongest thing I could offer any company, is to actually harness that experience that I built up over the years. We have a really talented team here at Loudon Design, so I'm personally proud of the fact I get to help a friend, but more than that, you get to help a colleague.
For me personally, I've really liked working with Loudon Design, and the reason is when they give you a deadline, they actually meet the deadline, and that's really, really, really unusual. Even when we had our own design team with another business that I own, is our own internal team never hit the deadline plus or minus 1 month. It used to be a standing joke when they say you'll have it by August, and it was what year? Whereas with Loudon Design, they've said the site will be ready by here, and within 24 hours either side, it's always ready when they say, which I've found really appreciative.